she got 100 and I believe 121 votes to be 115. Okay, to be a delegate, for Bernie.
I can only do that because of Susan. Only because of Susan.
Well, I just want to explain to the people who showed that were on my email list. I was rejected from Bernie's selection, and Tim Burke wrote to the person, well, it was like 2 people, but he sent a beautifully scathing letter, and he could be my lawyer anytime. He advocated for me and said it was while it was their power to do this, that it was a misuse of power. And the reason they wrote back that I wasn't selected is I wasn't known as a Bernie fan and I did not contribute. So a few people are very upset, but I haven't given up. There's almost 20 at-large delegates that will be determined in May, and I'm going to try and find out how to do that. So I'm still communicating with Tim, who, if you don't know, he was the former Democratic Hamilton County chairman for forever. And I'm optimistic, so here I am. I also want to make an announcement about the women's suffrage. There's a commemoration at the National Underground Railroad on Thursday from 6 to 8 or 6 to 7:30. It's 3 women talking about it. So.
May I just finish? I had one other thing. You may remember, I expect most people know this, but the Women's March takes place this Saturday. Meet at Sawyer Point at 12 o'clock Saturday. And there's a planning meeting Thursday night at the Kennedy Arts Center. I've been to some of the planning meetings. Just to wrap up everything that will be happening at the march, there will be tables from various groups and organizations. There all kinds of auxiliary effects will be seen there. So not to forget that.
I have my pink hat ready for the 18th.
I know, I found my other day.
Right.
I want to say something about the march that,
Here, we got one here.
okay, I'm really here, Christine Patel for Judge, but I'm going to switch hats and be here with the Cincinnati Herald for a minute because we have an article coming out in the paper this week and it lists all the speakers in the Women's March and it's going to be really exciting. So I just brought, this is hot off the press, we actually go to print tonight. So I knew I was coming here today, so let me show you guys. So I'm going to leave this in the back if anybody wants more information about the march on Saturday. And all the people who are speaking, really dynamic, wonderful speakers. So just want everybody to know about that. Our paper hits the newsstands on Thursday. So you guys get a fresh copy.
Thank you.
Very briefly,
This is the Cincinnati Herald.
Okay.
Right, so we're in Kroger, Walgreens, UDF, drugstores, wherever. And our office is on Reading Road. But I'm leaving this here. I just printed out a few. Our layout person just designed this page. I said, let me take this to the meeting. So I'm going to put this in the back, and it has a lot of, it's going to be very exciting. A lot going on. So just wanted you all to have a fresh copy. I'm sorry.
so just very briefly, within a few days, I'm going to post on my Facebook page an article that I wrote before '05 about the oil crisis from an Iranian point of view. I feel it is absolutely critical and very seldom understood in our country or the West, and I hope you'll all take a look at it.
I'll take it.
Get it to me because it's not open for anybody else to put anything on. So send that to me and I'll get it on our Facebook page.
Okay, very shortly, the Court Watch training is today, up where the League of Women Voters has their meetings. I passed out a thing last week, but I just want to remind anybody.
Mount Auburn Press.
About over Presbyterian, the Gaia room, at 1:30.
Thank you.
1:30?
It might be
It says
2:30.
3 to 5.
Yeah.
This is what you passed out last week, 3 to
Oh, okay,
5.
I'm sorry, 3 to 5.
Yeah, that's right.
Go ahead, Ron. I just wanted to give a brief report on the Hamilton County Democrat Executive Committee and Central Committee. This past weekend, there was a vote of the Central Committee in order to name a replacement for Todd Portune, who just retired at the end of December. And Connie is, of course, Connie Pillage, who spoke to you all last week, is one of the candidates, one of 3 candidates that are running for the position. And many of us were very pleased that Todd had suggested his administrative assistant to fill his position through the coming year. And what that avoided was an intra-party fight that could have loomed between, say, Connie Pillage and Alicia Reese, who was running for the same position. So many of us are very thankful. The meeting went very smoothly. Both candidates, both Connie and Alicia, had agreed they were not going to fight for that position, and that avoided a fight, which made everybody, I think, most happy. And this coming weekend, the executive committee is meeting, and they will be issuing endorsements for all of the races that will be on the primary, and all of those endorsements that will be revealed on Saturday. I believe anyone can come, but only executive committee members will be able to vote. Thank you.
When is this meeting?
This Saturday at 9:30. It's before the Women's March, but we don't actually know how long it's going to go because there are a lot of endorsements that we have to get through, and the executive committee is going to have discussions and whether or not to accept the recommendations of the nominating committees.
Well, that's interesting. I'm on that central committee and I haven't received an email yet. My goodness.
You
Okay.
should have. You should have.
Well, I'm gonna make sure I'm there. Don't
Okay.
worry.
Okay.
It's 9:30 at the Union Hall on Montgomery across from
Right,
St.
I know
Martin's
where it
Church. Okay.
How are we doing with announcements?
I have 2 announcements. This evening at 5:30, Connie Pillage is having a kickoff downtown at Igby's. So come down and join us, get to talk to Connie. And on Thursday, Carrie Bloom is having her kickoff, 5:30 at Queen City Exchange, that's in Court Street, right down from the Kroger building. So if you want to come and see any of those folks, those are